it can be so frustrating when we want to connect with our partner and we're fighting or feeling frustrated. I mean, really, relationships are the bedrock for everything else in life. So in this conversation, I'm talking to marriage and family therapist Wanda GARNER about what is behind the complaints we hear from our partners and how to crush those complaints with compassion. Welcome to Happiness Adventure. I'm Lisa, and together we'll explore ways to cultivate real joy in our lives. Welcome, Wanda.
Thank you for having me.
You're a licensed marriage and family therapist, and you work in a philosophy called EFT. What is that all about?
Emotionally focused therapy is a form of therapy for couples that has 30 years of research behind it. And it's based on attachment. The bond between couple members is very much like and parallels that of the infant caregiver bonding. And so emotionally focused therapy is based on that attachment theory. And we have learned over the years that what causes distress in couples' relationships is emotional disconnection.
So you say that behind every complaint is essentially the same question. And what is that question?
Well, behind every complaint is a longing. And the question in every couple's relationship when there's conflict is, are you there for me? Can I count on you? Will you come when I call, when I need you? Will you respond to me? Will you engage with me?
How does understanding that help people to have a better relationship?
When couples are first courting and dating and falling in love, they do this very easily. They develop an emotional connection, and they maintain that emotional connection by sharing on a very vulnerable level with one another, sharing their hopes, their dreams, their wishes, their hurts, their fears. And over time, couples tend to move away from that as they get involved and engaged in their relationships. Life begins to happen and careers begin to take precedence over the love relationship. And so when our partners are needing us, sometimes the way in which our partners approach us triggers us. And when we get triggered, what happens is we've probably gotten afraid about something. Afraid that our partner's complaint is about the fact that we're not good enough, that we're not measuring up to their expectations. And often these triggering events relate back to our past, that it's actually our history alive and well in today's relationship incident. And so in emotionally focused therapy, we call these raw spots. They're not visible, but when they get touched, it hurts. And it happens in at such a rapid pace that we're unaware. And so what tends to happen is that we will respond in some way, sort of pushing back. We built a defense. We push back with that defense. And when we defend, we're not there for our partner. It's about our own survival. When our partner comes to us, the way to remain present with them is to stay present with them and what's happening with them, what it is they're wanting to talk with us about, versus our defenses getting triggered. It's listening to really hear what it is they're saying, recognizing and holding a little grace space, if you will, that what they're saying is about them. It's about their experience. It doesn't necessarily have anything to do with me, how good I am, how lovable I am, how whether I measure up or not, but it's about their experience. If I can stay mindful about that space and just allow them to come forward and share, and I can respond to them, then I'm going to create a greater connection, a closer connection with my partner.
I would think that would build on itself too, as you know that you can have conversations and
it creates safety. It creates safety in the relationship so that the partner doesn't fear bringing up issues. You become a reliable other for the partner, and that when they come to you, you're not going to overreact or you're not going to react.
people want to learn more about this philosophy and how they can strengthen their relationships with us, tell us a little bit about the workshops that you do.
So the Hold Me Tight workshops are 2-day workshops where couples focus intently on their relationship for 2 days without other distractions. And they're able to begin to understand more about how they get into some of the uncomfortable and negative cycles that they get into. They learn about the raw spots and how they get triggered and their defenses flare up and they're actually pushing their partner away rather than asking their partner to come closer or inviting their partner to come closer. So they're exciting workshops to lead for me.
Thank you so much, Wanda.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
I've been speaking to Wanda GARNER, a licensed marriage and family therapist, about emotionally focused therapy and some principles from it that will help us in our relationships. In the comments section, I'd love to hear from you if you've ever heard of EFT, and if not, what you've learned. I really appreciate you being on this adventure with me, and I look forward to seeing you soon for our next conversation.